Holly,
Hey, how are you?
how you doing?
I'm great. How's your day?
Well, it's good. What's going on in the background there? Are you playing a little basketball? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I'm at the Ronald McDonald House in Oak Lawn,
Okay.
and I'm isolating in the playroom.
Okay.
And
All right.
I have to tell you the story. As I sit here, I can see out the windows on multiple levels, and there is a possum circling the grounds. And I've seen him do it like 5 times. And then right in front of me, about 20 minutes ago, he reversed directions and
That's
went the
good.
other way. He's getting his steps in.
Holly, does the possum have any money?
I don't know what he's doing. I mean, even the animals need exercise.
It's true. It's true. Well, I am Fred, and I host the morning show on 103.5 KISS FM. In fact, I'm supposed to be doing that right now, but I'm not. Instead, I'm talking to Holly, the world-famous CEO of the Ronald McDonald House of Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana. We want to welcome everyone who's watching. I heard we just set a record, and there are 14 gazillion people watching us right now. So don't be nervous at all about it.
Right. Almost famous. Right here.
Almost famous. But, I'm grateful to know you, and I'm grateful to know about your mission. And I first sort of got reconnected with the Ronald McDonald House is thanks to my friends at Cal's Angels, who do incredible work all over Chicagoland with pediatric cancer patients. And I feel like your brand, what you guys do, is something that people have heard of, but they don't necessarily, maybe they've been to McDonald's, or they think, they've seen the change box over the years, or maybe they've heard about what you do, but they don't actually know what's happening in the houses and what your mission is and all the incredible work that you're doing. So I think that's a good place to start, is to tell people who are maybe new to this, who listen to my show, who are tuning in now, or who are hearing about it for the first time. What is your mission? What do you guys do?
Yeah, I mean, we exist so families can get better together. And we do that through a variety of incredible programs that we offer families who have sick kids. And we help them stay close together. We have 5 Ronald McDonald houses in the Chicagoland area. We have 3 family rooms that are mini houses inside pediatric hospitals. And then we have 2 mobile medical units that actually do access to pediatric medical care visits to we do about 300 visits to schools throughout the year. So, on any given year, we'll serve 18,000 children in total. And, when kids are sick, they need to stay close to their parents, and they need to get access to the important treatment that they need. And so even during times like this, childhood illness, is on its own schedule, and we need to make sure that families have access to the care that they need. And so, we are essential partners to that healthcare system, our pediatric hospitals, and just trying to help them through these incredibly difficult times.
Sure. And I'm really grateful to have been part of some of what you do there. I've cooked some meals along with Cal's Angels, along with the iHeartRadio team here in Chicago. As you can see there, I'm reading Dr. Seuss. I have a ridiculous Cat in the Hat.
You look good.
Oh, look at that. I actually stumbled through most of that, so you would think maybe my reading level is not up to par. But, a bunch of kids there, we got to read the stories. I hope we can get back to that someday at some point, making the meals, spreading the message about what you're doing, talking to so many of the families that you've impacted. I connect with this insofar as I had meningitis when I was a child. I was 4 years old. I lost the hearing in my left ear. And I remember that experience. It's changed my life in a lot of ways. It's conditioned me in some ways. But what I remember probably most about that is that my mom never left my side in that time. And there weren't resources like this then. I mean, she was in a folding chair. There weren't showers. There weren't, meals. There was no camaraderie. There was no community necessarily. I mean, she just did what she could because she wasn't going to leave me alone in that situation. And I think, I don't have children, but I have to imagine as a mom yourself that having a sick child is maybe the worst possible scenario for a parent, and having the support and the resources and the camaraderie and the community, and taking just a little bit of that responsibility or that pressure over how to be close to your child or how to get them the best treatment but still maintain, the family unit. I got to think that that's an invaluable resource.
Right. Well, your mom is telling the story of why we exist. It was times like that where parents were sleeping bedside and eating out of vending machines and not able to take a break from the hospital environment. But what you said is true. It's about parents want to stay close to their child. And we have families that travel from Indiana, Illinois, and all over the world, that are coming into the Chicagoland area to get some of the best pediatric care that they can get. So yeah, it's still the story, 40 plus years later about why we're here is what your family can.
Yeah, and I know over the next 4 days, this campaign, which has shifted, I was promised when you told me that I got to MC the gala, I was promised people in ball gowns, and I was promised an open bar, and I was promised a lot of other things, but then this whole thing shifted. So here I am in my, I had Cal's Angels outfit, by the way.
Great organization.
Radio station, and you're not even here with me.
I wish I was.
Yeah.
I would love nothing more to put a headset on and actually broadcast live from there.
Yeah, well, we can make that happen one of these days with proper social distancing.
Exactly.
And I'll take your temperature before you come in.
Exactly.
So here we are, and in the next 4 days, we're going to be here on this platform, on YouTube, kind of a lot of different places, and we're spreading the word about the mission. We're learning about the families, some of the just vast number of people who've been impacted by what you guys do, and what this is really about is trying to, raise some of the funds needed to keep the mission going. It's obviously not a small undertaking, and this event that you do, that was supposed to be on Saturday, this gala that's now become the Un-Gala, is a big part of raising the money, frankly, that you need to do it, and that's what we're here to do.
Right. Each year we have to raise about $10 million so that we can be present and offer services for families that need us. And so for us, our annual gala raises more than about $1 million, just over. And so to not be able to gather, celebrate the mission, raise important resources, we just made a big pivot and making this happen despite COVID-19 really interrupting all of our lives right now. And so the great thing is hopefully people are seeing today, everybody can attend now. The universe is invited to our Un-Gala, but it is so important. And really, we started this campaign really the 1st of April. And what we're seeing now is a 4-day accumulation of getting to that Un-Gala moment. And what the team here has really done, what we've done is build an experience over 4 days where, we have kids and people are working from home, and hopefully this will provide a nice distraction of ways that you can actually do things together or virtually with your friends and raise awareness, important resources for families. And I'm so excited that, you'll get to cooking classes and mixology and game night and dance parties. We've got some great interviews. Obviously, we got you, and we have others that we'll interview as, local sports figures and things that will really, I think, provide our base of supporters and anybody to really contribute and be a part of our mission over the next 4 days.
And as you can see on the screen, those are some of the ways that you can give. And what I've always been amazed by with you guys is that when you need something, the community comes through. I think right when this pandemic began, it was an issue of, how do we provide these meals? Because a lot of the meals in the houses are volunteer based. Volunteers are coming in and cooking, and that wasn't. This is just one example, by the way, but that I'm aware of. But volunteers were not able to come in and cook, and so you needed to raise money to figure out different ways to do it. Restaurants have come through. People came through with $1 here, $5 there, $20 there, and last I heard, you were well on your way to sort of alleviating some of the pressure in that area.
Yes, we've got. We miss our volunteers. We are a small team of about 80 staff. And it's 40,000 volunteers a year that help us do what we do. And that is through our meal programs and our day-to-day operations. And they're so vital. And we just miss them. They're part of the heart of the home. And we've had, a lot of outpouring of support to help with those services from volunteers and restaurants and community members that are helping make sure that our mission continues even during these times. Getting lots of good comments about on the screen. I can see about people really good supporters. But yeah, these are difficult times, and we're just trying to make sure that we are open and present for families because they need us. And as I heard just a few minutes ago before we hopped on, Fred, is, we started a week ago just at the 500,000 mark, and just in 2 days we've raised 40,000 more. So I know we can do this as a community, and every bit matters. All giving levels matter. $85 a night to house a family, and so that just gives you an example of what that gift would do.
Yeah, and I'm seeing some comments here from people. Hi, Karen. Hi, Katie. Let's see. Debbie has a son. Someone's jealous that you're in the playroom. I want to be in the one near Lori with that huge light bright. That's where
I know, right? That's really cool. And another great gift from a donor. You
Yeah.
know, those things are great gifts that make our homes truly a home for families.
Yeah, and just speaking off the cuff,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that a lot of the people, major brands and companies and local businesses that were supporting you with the gala are continuing to support
They are.
the Un-Gala, despite sort of the change in plans, which I think is incredible, and I think they should be recognized too. But
Yeah.
I guess the point I'm making is that people watching, people who see this now or later, it doesn't have to be $1,000 or $50,000. While that's wonderful, every little bit counts towards surpassing this $1 million goal, and what an accomplishment that would be.
Yes.
Considering the challenges that we have right now.
Absolutely true. Yeah. And a big shout out, obviously to our presenting sponsors here, Wintrust and Javi for stepping up early on, and for our many, many sponsors that continue to give and be present and give those gifts. And, Fred, really at the end of the day, this really matters because of the families that we're taken care of. And it's a family that I'm thinking about is that I think you have met as well as the Valet family.
Yeah.
Incredible journey. They're from Brazil, and they have been with us off and on for a couple of years, and they are here now. They've stayed at 2 of our Ronald McDonald houses, and little Thea is just a doll, and she's adorable, and she's got a journey ahead of her, and she's multiple surgeries. She has a birthmark on her face that there is risk of cancer with that. And so they've got to get that removed as much as possible. So they come here from around the world to see Dr. Bauer. And I believe she has what we hope is her final surgery tomorrow. And Dad, he at one point was trying to go back to Brazil before, in the midst of COVID-19 hitting, and couldn't go back. He was going back to work, and he couldn't go because his fear was that he wouldn't get back for the surgery that's supposed to happen tomorrow. And so we truly are this family's home right now, and we hope that her surgery goes well, and we hope that mid to late May that they can get back to Brazil, to life in a different sort of way.
Yeah, and I'm always so amazed, grateful, and humbled, that these families are willing to share these very personal experiences that they're having with us. Just to further sort of share the impact of what you are doing and why it's important, and the Valet family, beautiful family, and an incredible story there, and incredible work by the doctors at Comer, by the way. And, again, you have these houses positioned near some of the best places in Chicagoland and in the country to receive this treatment. And, people don't think about, well, if I have to travel, even if it's from, the suburbs or whatever, that could be an hour and a half each way every day. With my family, back and forth, the expense, the time spent away. I mean, these are all challenges that I don't think people they hopefully never have to think about, but they certainly don't think about it until it happens.
Yeah, exactly. I see Lori, as a mom that stayed here with her daughter Emily and the whole family, actually even in this house that I'm sitting in. So, hey, Lori, good to see you.
Yeah. So many stories like this. I seem to meet people all the time. Far too many, but nonetheless, it's incredible and inspiring that you're here. And the next 4 days is about raising the money, some of the money needed to continue the mission. And now it's more important than ever. So those are the ways that you can help. And over the next 4 days, I hope you'll join us here. Saturday, our gala. I guess I'll be in my house. Where will you be for that?
I'm actually going to be at the Ronald McDonald House in Winfield.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking maybe decent clothes here and maybe, sweatpants, down below. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I'm definitely not wearing heels. I will be throwing my slippers on. So I think we'll make a great pair.
Yeah, well, I think it's exciting. So there you go. Those are the ways to give. I hope everybody will do it. I'm sure this video will be shared, in days to come. I hope that everybody will let everyone else know that we're doing this, and spread the word, and share and comment and like and share your stories, and join us here and obviously donate. But Holly, I'm excited. I think we're going to do it.
Yeah, me too. High five.
$1 gazillion.
That's exactly right. And until I talk to you again, my friend, I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Holly. Be well, be healthy, and we'll see you over the next 4 days.
Okay, thanks.